If your drums lack punch and snap and responsiveness, it is very, very, very likely that you just need new heads. Of course, new batter heads, but new reso heads as well. It's not that you need to just crank the high end on your snare or over compress the shit out of everything in order to artificially create that snap and punch, although those are tools to do so. Replacing your heads as you need to and dampening and tuning properly is the best way to get a great sound out of your drums. It always, always, always starts early in the source. Then of course, processing can kind of take you over the edge. In my case, I'm replacing all of the old resonant heads on my Pearl Roadshow with these Evans EC Resos. These are fantastic, super sharp and punchy. These are also naturally dampening, which is going to keep everything nice and tight. For the kick reso side, I have a ported Evans EQ3 resonant head, which is my favorite resonant head for like pop and rock, alternative stuff, which is a lot of what I'm going to be doing with this kick, not necessarily the more dead jazzy stuff I'll do on like my old Slingerland. And then on the snare, I have a 300, I believe it is. Yeah, it's a 300 snare side. That's a 3mm snare side head. That's going to be on the back side of this one here. And then I'm also replacing these snare threads here. They're a bit warped. And of course, I'm replacing the reso head here. I'm going to replace it with a 20 strand here to give this a little bit more depth, a little bit more texture, which is going to sound fantastic on this snare. For all of my batter heads, I'm going ambassador coated. I've used these for years. It's my go-to for like a pop or a rock set. It's warm, it's textured. I absolutely love the way it sounds. I have that on all of my toms. And then of course I'll have that on the batter side of the snare as well. Kind of in the same vein, I'm using the Power Stroke P3 coated for the kick. It's beautifully dampened. This is one of my go-tos once again for a kit like this. I would probably use something a bit different for like my old Slingerland or something like that, which I don't have with me right now, but I'll probably put some like calfskin heads on that. It'll most likely be open ported on the back with no reso head. That will be like dead, dry 80s stuff. This is going to be a bit more pop, rock, and anything in between. Anyways, that's what I'm doing for drum heads on this particular Pearl kit. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Drop them below.